Good morning, Botman Middle School. Today is Monday, September 18th, 2023. It is a B day, and I'm Mrs. Castle with today's Tiger Talk. Now, please rise as you are able, remove all caps, and place your hands over your hearts as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here at Botman, we like to start our week off right. So, here's our very first edition of Motivation Monday. Michael Jordan, one of the best basketball players of all time, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." It's almost like he's saying you have to fail in order to succeed. That's pretty powerful. You know what else is powerful? Our word of the week. Today's word of the week is adapt, and it means to adjust, modify, or change in response to new circumstances or conditions. Think about it. When a book is going to make its way to the big screen, there are a lot of changes that need to be made. In fact, the movie version of a book is called a film adaptation. Do you recognize any of these movies that were once books and then became films? I'm sure that many of you have heard of or have read the book Wonder, which has a film adaptation. Did you know that the sequel to Wonder, White Bird, which is available in our media center, has a film adaptation coming out soon? Check out the trailer. It looks really good.
Tell me about this new school of yours.
Right now, I'm just trying to fit in. It's kind of been my motto ever since I left my old school.
Julia, you did not leave your old school. You were expelled for being cruel to another boy. I'm sure your father has told you stories about when I was a young girl.
He says you don't really like to talk about it.
I don't. But now, I think, for your sake, I must.
Excuse me.
Oh God, what is he doing?
I saw this on your desk.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I didn't even know his name.
Look at this freak.
But we had in common one crucial thing. We had both seen how much hate people are capable of.
One of the children's missing. Find him!
And how much courage it took to be kind.
You need to come with me right now. I know a way out.
You stay with us, okay? When in dark times, those small things remind us of our humanity.
How would you like to visit New York tonight?
Sure.
Open your eyes.
You're the bravest person I've ever met.
You forget many things in life, but you never forget kindness. Because when kindness can cost you your life, it becomes like a miracle.
All right, this week for lunch, in 6th grade, Titan will eat first, Odyssey will go to recess first, and Conrad's TC, lunch cleaners. In 7th grade, Endeavor will eat first, Atlantis will have recess first, and Ballstad's TC, lunch cleaners. And in 8th grade, Gemini will eat first, Challenger goes to recess first, and Yvonne's TC, lunch cleaners. Last Friday was the start of National Hispanic Heritage Month, and it runs through October 15th. Here's some more information.
In the United States, September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. It is a time to remember the cultures and contributions of Americans whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. Did you know there are about 54 million Hispanics and Latinos in the United States? That's a lot of people to celebrate. The idea to do so began as a week-long observance in 1968 under President Lyndon Johnson and was extended to a full month 20 years later in 1988 by President Ronald Reagan. September 15th is special because it is Independence Day for several Latin American countries, including Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Mexico celebrates their independence one day later, while Chile and Belize honor theirs on September 18th and September 21st. In the U.S., Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated with community festivals and educational events. Kids in school learn about famous people of Hispanic heritage, like Ellen Ochoa, the first Hispanic woman to become an astronaut, Nancy Lopez, one of the greatest women golfers to ever play the game, Mexican-American Cesar Chavez, who worked to improve conditions for farm workers, Severo Ochoa, a Spanish-American Nobel Prize winner in medicine, and Ileana Ross Lehtinen, the first Hispanic woman and first Cuban-American elected to the U.S. Congress. What famous person of Hispanic or Latino descent would you like to meet?
For more information, you can check out the Minnesota Council on Latino Affairs website. They actually have a list of very cool events that are coming up soon. Well, that's all for this episode. But remember to keep on taking shots, even if you miss. We'll see you tomorrow. Go get 'em, Tigers.